What's up everyone? How are you all doing today? Welcome to today's video on 10 words to use to sound smarter, especially in professional settings. These words are great to improve your vocabulary, they're great to use during interviews, and they're great to use at work, especially around your colleagues. These words are intelligent sounding words that you can use on a daily basis by just swapping out other words that you use, but of course, these will make you sound a little bit more smarter. So stay tuned to the very end because the last few words will really polish your speaking skills and make you sound like a smartass. One of the most common words used by almost everyone I know is the word okay. Okay sounds very bland and quite frankly, a little bit boring to me. Try replacing the word okay with absolutely. If someone says to you, let's meet up tomorrow so we can discuss the project in more detail, instead of saying okay, try saying absolutely. Tomorrow is perfect to go over the project. This word absolutely sounds like you are very sure of your answer and that leaves no room for any sort of doubt. It also indicates excitement and certainty, which is much more influential than the word okay. Another way to use the word absolutely is when you are agreeing with someone. Instead of using the word, again, okay, say yes, I absolutely agree with you, or I absolutely understand. Even when you disagree with someone, using the word absolutely is very strong. You know, like when a child asks their parent for a pet, absolutely not. The word is firm and it makes you sound much smarter when speaking. It is the best replacement word for the word okay. Another word we use almost every day in our vocabulary is good or great. Try replacing good or great with the word incredible. Let's say you are going to an interview and the hiring manager asks you, hey Maria, how are you doing today? Instead of saying, I'm doing good or I'm doing great, try the word incredible instead. Hey Maria, how are you doing today? Incredible. Incredible has a much more impactful tone that good or great does not. It also sounds very positive. At the same time, it gives you the impression that you are very excited and happy to be there. It's those little changes that make a world of a difference in your speech. You end up saying so much more without actually saying it. By the way, if you are finding this video helpful, then make sure to comment yes down below because it really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Alright, going back to another word that you can actually add to your vocabulary is the word precisely. Precisely can be used instead of the word exactly in so many sentences. Let's say, for example, that you were at a meeting. A team member asks you, Maria, how are you able to find this data? I can say this is the exact way I came to the conclusion, or this is the exact formula I used. Or I can say, I was able to come to this conclusion precisely by using so-and-so formula. The word exactly is just used so often that it doesn't carry the same weight as precisely. Another few examples of using this word are, that is precisely why I did not jump to conclusions. That is precisely why I need more folders in my cabinet. That is precisely why I leave for work early in the morning. The word precisely is so much softer than exactly, and it makes you sound so much smarter. Next word that we use on a daily basis is the word so. My commute to work was very long, so I had to look for another job. I have a lot of meetings today, so I won't be in the office. I have a lot of commitments already, so I won't be able to make it. Instead of using the word so, try replacing it with the word therefore. For example, my commute to work was very long, therefore I had to look for another job. I have a lot of meetings today, therefore I won't be in the office all day. I have a lot of commitments already, therefore I won't be able to make it to the summer social, unfortunately. Quick reminder, if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you are notified when I post a video on Thursdays and Sundays. Another word that I can replace the word so with is the word therefore. The word therefore means in addition to, and it usually means you are adding more or giving more information to the first half of your sentence. It is a great replacement word for the word so, especially if you want to sound a little bit smarter than you actually are. Instead of saying, I enjoy working on various projects so that I can learn new things, try saying, I enjoy working on various projects, furthermore, it leads to learning new skills. Let's say you are in a meeting and someone asks you to explain how the new changes in the policy will affect your clients. You can say, by implementing these changes, we can provide faster service to our clients so we increase our customer service. Or you can add the word therefore and say, by implementing these changes, we can provide faster service to our clients, furthermore increasing our customer service experience for our clients. Do you hear the difference? The word furthermore is such an easy replacement word and it can be used in many different sentences. Also, it instantly makes you sound smarter in any professional setting. Let's see, what is another word that we use very often? Oh yeah, sure. Sure sounds great and all, but there are so many other smarter sounding words that you can use or replace with the word sure. The best replacement for the word sure is certainly. So let's say your boss asks you, Maria, can you pull up the financial budget from the previous year? Instead of saying sure, try certainly. If you are on a call with a client and your client asks you to explain your services better to them, you can start by saying certainly. The word certainly sounds much more professional than the word sure. It also makes you sound a little bit more polished and well-spoken, and as a result, you are more likely to get a better response from whoever you are conversating with. So next time someone asks you for something, what are you going to say? I can't hear you. That's it, certainly. All right, moving on. So another very easy word that you can start using in your vocabulary to make you sound a little bit smarter is the word confidently. The reason why I love this word is that I can use it as often as I can, and because like the word itself, it makes you sound so much more confident in yourself. Confident and sounding smarter go hand in hand with each other. An example of when you can use this word is maybe during a call with a potential client of yours. You can say something like, I can confidently say that my services will help your company boost its level of sales. Or if you are in an interview, you can use this word by saying, I can confidently say that my skill set is exactly what your team and company needs to see an increase in sales that you need. Or if you are with a group of friends and you just want to sound a little bit smarter and polished, you can say, I can confidently say that this restaurant will not be that great because of its reviews. Start using confidently more in your vocabulary and I guarantee you will catch most people's attention because you'll sound so much smarter. The next word is the word in theory. In theory is used to say that although something is supposed to be true or happen a certain way or the way that it is implied, it may not in fact happen that way. So for example, a time to use this word can be when you are explaining something to someone, let's say about your goals. You can say, achieving my goals sounds very easy in theory, but it also requires a lot of work on my part. In theory is also a word or a phrase that you can use at the beginning or the end of many sentences. For example, you can start off a sentence by saying, in theory, that sounds amazing. However, I do not think that it will work. Or, that sounds amazing. However, I do not think that that will work in theory. Same sentence, same concept, but the word in theory is used before or after. The reason why I think in theory makes you sound very smart is because it is telling you to look at things from a different perspective or a different angle. It just makes you question whatever is being discussed, and that is a sign of a smart person. Okay, so the next word is actually a very easy one, and that is replacing the word yeah with yes. Yeah is so easy to say, and it's a word that we all use way too often. It also is a very lazy way of saying yes. So if you actually say yes instead of yeah, you automatically sound smarter because you're not being lazy. Weird how that works, huh? If you want to sound smarter and more polished, use the word yes instead of yeah. For example, if someone says to you, do you like Mexican food? Instead of saying yeah, say yes, I do like Mexican food. This is such an easy shift that you can make, and it has a much bigger impact than you think. I also have a theory that the reason why you sound less smart when you say yeah is because of that face you make in the end. Yeah. Your mouth is basically left open, which makes you look a little bit funny, to be honest. And when you say yes, your mouth actually stays closed afterwards. Yeah. Yes. I mean, it's just a little theory of mine, but comment yes in the section below if you agree with me. Another word to add to your vocabulary to sound smarter is using the word understandably. Our clients are understandably confused with the changes that we made. Or you look upset, understandably. Understandably, I can see why you want to add more variables to the project. Understandably is a very empathetic word, which is why it's on my list of words that you need to start using to sound much smarter. A word like this gets your point across while still telling the other person, hey, I get what you're saying and what you're saying makes a lot of sense to me. You gain trust with people with a word like this, and of course it makes you sound so much smarter. So add that word to your list as well and use it as often as you can. Alright you guys, so these were the 10 words that I have for you to sound smarter in any conversation and in any professional setting. Start using these words and I'm sure you will come out a much better communicator. If you want to join a group of people just like you who want to improve their communication and create healthy habits, then I have a Facebook group for you called Habits for Success, where we basically help each other reach our goals and hold each other accountable. So join the Facebook group. I will post the link down in the description box. Lastly, you guys, I have a few more really helpful videos for you. Make sure you check them out. One is about how to sound smarter in a conversation, and the other is how to never run out of things to say. So check out these videos next. Until next time, you guys, this is Sincerely Maria signing off. Bye!